Boxing Talk.
We back. Alan, would you like to bring us in and let us know what we talking about today?
Yeah.
Some shit I don't want to talk about.
At least you honest.
Didn't y'all press me out?
They want to talk about.
They don't
No,
want to
ain't
talk
no,
about
they
shit.
no shit.
We.
The news has put out a report that a certain fighter.
A certain
failed,
fighter is who?
Failed body testing.
I don't know if he's failed, but there were some adverse findings in his testosterone. And testosterone will go up at 39, 40. It go down.
Yeah.
So some shit ain't looking right. It's looking fishy.
Man's 39 years old. What y'all expect?
That's
Expect
not
for it to go down.
Yeah, but no, that's not that wasn't your take.
You don't get more testosterone.
Man from Russia. What y'all expect?
Yeah,
Oh
okay,
my
there
God.
it is. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted right there. That's what I wanted right there. You can call the whole country a cheat.
Oh Lord.
Oh my goodness.
So what him from Russia got to do with anything?
Didn't y'all see Rocky?
What that mean?
So he Ivan Drago on this motherfucker? Okay. He Ivan Drago in this joint.
So
Okay.
you saying it's okay for him to juice because you like him?
No. If the man is juicing, first off, fight should be halted. I don't want to see nobody win on win on your merit, win on your skill set, but I don't want to see nobody win on PEDs. I mean, rather you one of my favorite fighters or the fighter that I like to watch. I don't want to see nobody, cheat. So I don't know why, because we had this same thing with the Virgil Ortiz fight a couple weeks ago, where a fighter shouldn't have been in the ring, and the referee did what he should have done, and because we didn't have that information before it happened, we started blaming the promoters and cheating, this, that, and the other, and the referee actually did the right thing. So I don't know why this fight isn't being stopped tonight.
I mean, I don't have all the information on it. All I know is some adverse findings.
Yeah.
So, which means it's a little, So it's
apparently the second test came and it wasn't.
And it wasn't,
So, who knows?
So
they had 3 tests with the dude that Virgil fought, and then somehow the third test didn't come back.
The third test didn't come back. What he had, But
with this findings and being that all the bullshit with boxing, because they don't want to stop the show, so the show presses on. So what that does is that if you're a fan of Beterbiev, you have to question the man's career because he's knocked out everybody he's fought. So that's a stain on boxing. That's a stain on this man's career.
Yeah, I agree. But I am gonna watch the fight.
No.
I am gonna watch the fight tonight.
you gonna watch? Yeah, we're gonna watch the fight. But like I said, if you're a fan of Beterbiev, and I've been hyping the guy, I haven't said a bad word about the guy. I put him on a pound for pound list last week.
Should we take him off like you wanted to do?
Because Earl just gave excuses.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
No adverse findings.
So should we take him off the list and add Benavidez and Tank?
I wouldn't compare him to Earl right now because he hasn't taken an ass whooping yet.
Yeah, but maybe he ain't take one because he cheating.
Well, when you look at situations like this, you have to think about Manny Pacquiao and the fact that, as Tony always says,
we're not talking about Manny
Pacquiao.
You're not about to switch.
Go ahead. But let me finish. When Floyd brought up the Manny Pacquiao situation, and like you said, Manny ain't had a knockout since the Floyd fight.
Well, no, he had just knocked somebody out more recently, but when Floyd brought that shit up, Manny went on the street for like damn near 10 years and he ain't knocked nobody out. But he was knocking everybody out.
Oh, I still don't know who he knocked out to Floyd.
He stopped somebody just recently, didn't he? What was it, Brandon?
His last fight was
Brandon
Rios.
Yeah, didn't he stop him? I think he stopped him.
That might have been.
I think he stopped. Maybe, that I'm talking about since then. That's the only. That's the only stoppage that he had. Yeah. But he was stopping people at 147 and everything before Floyd brought up the testing.
And 54.
And 54, yeah. And before he brought it.
I say that to say this. With Batman Boxing Talk, we don't give a shit who the fighter is. If you cheating, we gonna call you out on it. Mm-hmm. If you have a shitty performance like my guy Shakur did, we gonna call you out on it. If you fucking, it doesn't matter who it is, what it is, we gonna try to keep it a buck as much as possible with the information that we have. And
but I mean, like I said, as a fan of the guy, it is going to be difficult to watch that fight tonight and enjoy it, especially if he knocked Colin Smith out. Because now I'm thinking,
is he cheating?
Is he cheating?
Well, they have 2 tests for a reason. Now, if you say that the second test came back and it was nothing wrong, that's where they have the shit.
Right.
So therefore, honestly, could have been a mistake with the first. If you want to keep it a buck, could have been a mistake with the first one. That's why they have 2 tests. A lot of people, failed both tests. Mm-hmm. He did not. Now, we don't know if there was some underhanded shit. Like you said, when you talk back to the Virgil Ortiz shit. This motherfucker had, a brain aneurysm for 2 tests. Right. And then suddenly, they bring another doctor in, and he's clear. Yeah. So,
but see, the thing is, stuff like that ruins everything. Because Artur Beterbiev could just be regular. His second test could have just came back negative.
Exactly.
But because we had that incident, it makes you question everything.
Everything. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
If your girlfriend cheat, now everything is in question.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like whether she cheating or not now at this point, all that shit is in question.
Always.
So it fucks it up for the whole sport. You know what I'm saying? Because, So, but with that being said, I guess we can give predictions how we feel the fight may go tonight.
Beterbiev by stoppage. That's what I think. I don't know what round.
Did you feel that before that news? Or?
Yes, before it, of course. I still think I thought he was going to. Man, he stopped everybody. He's a good fighter.
Yeah. Of course, I thought Beterbiev was going to. Beterbiev by stoppage, of course, but
you gonna put a little asterisk beside it.
It's always gonna be a question mark.
Yeah, whenever you fail a test, even the first one, it's gonna be question marks. So, like you said, Brandon, we like to keep it, but because we know that a lot of people, if you're a fan of somebody, well, he didn't fail the second test. That's why I gave that. That's why I gave that narrative. He did not. So that's why the fight is going on. Mm-hmm. But when you don't like a fighter, that's all people need. Right. You know what I'm saying? To be like this. No. Right? He did fail a test.
Right.
So
yeah. Beterbiev. I'm gonna go against the grain.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Calvin Smith by decision. Okay. I think Calvin Smith has gotten. I think we look at his fight with Canelo and we like to say we don't give Canelo credit for that win. Why, I don't know. He was the best fighter at 168 at the time. But I do think that it could have been possible that maybe he needed to move up in weight because he's looked a shit ton better since the Canelo fight. So
he has.
But I'm gonna say this: if he beats Beterbiev tonight, what does that do for the credibility of the Canelo win?
That makes it.
Why are we talking about Canelo?
I just want to know because the same people will discredit Canelo for beating a Calvin Smith, but if he beats Beterbiev, who stopping everybody, what is the just kind of like with
well, Floyd. I mean, I'm gonna give
everybody thought Canelo was going to beat Floyd. Floyd beat him. They tried to take the credit away, but when you look at what Canelo has done since the Floyd win, it kind of uplifts Floyd's career even more.
You see, I guess that's why I differ from everybody else. Whatever happens in the ring, if a man beats a man, no excuses.
It ain't about the excuses. It's
but I think but you have a society now that's always going to write bad shit about anything that happens. That's the point. So how do you? And that's what I'm going back to. It's like people try to discredit, and then it don't just have to be Canelo. People try to discredit Tank for the Barrios win, but Barrios moved up to 47 and beat Ugas, who we just gave Spence a ton of credit for beating. Mm-hmm. So what does that do for the Gervonta Davis win? To me,
people discount that.
Man, what people try to say Barrios not a real champion. this,
because he was holding the regular belt.
You know what I'm saying? But to me, championship belts are handed out like pennies these days. You know what I'm saying? So I just think people should get their credit. Terrence Crawford beat Earl Spence. I don't give a fuck what excuse come out. You know my motto: if you got an excuse, don't get the fuck in the ring. Give him his fucking credit. That Tank Davis beat Mario Barrios. Give him his fucking credit. Canelo beat Callum Smith, who at the time was the #1 super middleweight champion. Give him his credit. Because guess what? If he beats David Benavidez, guess what they're going to say? Oh, well, David Benavidez was young. The same way they did Canelo when Floyd beat him. And then guess what they're going to do? They're going to build up somebody else for him to fight. But just like Terrence Crawford. Everybody wanted to see Spence. Nobody gave a fuck about Boots. Now that he done went in there and dominated, now he's scared of Boots. He's never going to win.
No, and always going to have these narratives.
Which is the sport of boxing, though.
Yeah, but that don't make it right.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. But I mean, you think about it. It's on to the next with boxing all the time. They could build up. Look, they could build up, like you said. They build up a fighter to fight Canelo. Canelo beats him. All right. Well, that didn't work. All right. Well, why don't you fight him? He looking good. This is so when Canelo say, look, he ain't ready yet, and I move up, say like the Charlos, prime example, right? Because we know now, watching that fight, that they would have lost even at 154.
It would have made a difference.
I think that they wanted to be in the ring with him, and it's just like, okay, I shared the ring with Canelo.
Payday.
You know, actually, I got to think back that I made a mistake when I picked Jermell Charlo. Well, for some reason, with Charlo's work up to the time of that fight and the fact that I said he gets stronger at the end of fights, that's the chance that I gave him against Canelo. But I said years ago, I didn't want to see Canelo beat up on the Charlo brothers.
But that was 2 weight classes above where he gets strong at, and we was telling you that.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have mattered. Like you said, at 54, it wouldn't have mattered. Canelo was just a better fighter than him. And I kept saying that when we had the whole Charlo, should he fight Charlo, should he fight Kovalev? He's a better fighter than them.
Yeah. You said, I mean, I didn't always agree. I thought that he did.
People fell into the whole Floyd, this, Floyd, that. He don't do good with moving. Floyd is like God. Leave him the fuck out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I say that in the sense of boxing wise. Just Floyd can do shit that the average person can't do. So we can't say, oh, because this person is slick box or because this person is this, but they can do with Floyd. Floyd is Floyd for a reason.
Damn, it hurt me to agree with you on that.
I mean, it's the truth.
But it's the truth.
I mean, Canelo fought a younger Lara.
Yeah.
Lara wasn't 50 when they fought.
And it wasn't that long after Floyd.
Exactly.
Wait, I thought he lost that fight.
Well, you need to rewatch it.
Yeah,
I mean, look, either way, it was a close fight, so you might think that he lost, but he got the decision. So therefore, look, when you have a debate on something like that, you're not going to change a person's mind who think Lara won. You know what I'm saying? That he got cheated. You're not going to change somebody's mind who think Canelo won, and that he rightfully deserved the decision. But when y'all are butting heads, like what Brandon would say is, okay, well, since Tony, you believe so strongly that Lara won, and I believe that Canelo won, who won the decision? What's on the record?
On top of that, if we both at each other's necks about who won, that means the fight was close enough for it to go either way.
Exactly.
Either robbery is when it's like, man, it was shit.
I mean, like
if Charlo would have beat Canelo
that's a robbery.
after the fight we just watched,
that's a robbery.
That's a robbery.
Yeah.
You said what happened?
Dubois and Usyk.
It's not a robbery, man. Like, I mean,
that was a robbery of a different kind.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's at the referee's discretion. If he didn't think, just like when motherfuckers get knocked down and the referee think it's a slip, it's at the rest. Shit, that ain't got nothing to do with, you know
Gary
what I'm saying?
Russell Jr. would have got a draw against Lomachenko.
Yeah, like that shit is.
Gary was a victim of his own fast hands. That's a damn shame.
A robbery is when you fucking lose and you get a decision.
But you know,
yeah.
Here's the thing, and this is what I guess, like they say.
That's like, wait a minute, I didn't even cut you off, but that's like Usyk got dropped right? But not on the ground doing his theatrics. Because look, people could argue that if Usyk didn't, if the referee didn't call it low, that he would have got up.
Yeah.
People also think that. The way he was acting, I don't know. But I'm just saying, people think that. But that's like Usyk getting up and continuing to fight and, continuing to win the rounds the way he was winning them. And it goes to a decision and they give it to Dubois because he got one knockdown. Yeah.
No.
That's a robbery. So.
I'll give you another narrative that I could never understand. Bo Holyfield, the second fight. So a lot of people walk around saying if Dan Parachute dude didn't come in the ring, Holyfield would have lost that fight.
Because that's different though. That's momentum. Bo was whooping ass in the beginning of that fight.
He was?
Yes. Bo was whooping ass, and then that 20-minute break.
Bo was whipping who ass?
Bro was whooping ass.
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
Bo was whooping ass.
I don't think so. I know that's your boy, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Exactly.
Bo was whooping ass.
Like you said, yeah. It might have saved Bo.
I was at that fight, but I was young.
Yeah,
so I don't remember in full time. But
okay.
in my eyes, Bo was whooping ass.
Yeah, well, let me assure you, he was getting his ass whipped before that goddamn Parachute guy got to hit the ring.
He dropped Bo in that fight too.
No, he didn't drop Bo.
Yes, he did.
He dropped Bo in the third fight.
Is the third fight?
Yeah, the third fight.
That's when he had them big ass feline shorts on.
No, that's when he had hepatitis B.
You talking about
Holyfield? I'm talking about Bo had the big ass feline shorts. Yeah. Bo, shout out to Riddick.
Yeah, shout out to Riddick, Bo. Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of things about boxing that we don't like. That's what the internet has done because when we were coming along, we might not have heard the shit, so we would have enjoyed the fight tonight regardless.
We still gonna enjoy it.
But that's the thing. Like I said, I can't remember who I said it to or when I said it or why I said it, but I said that social media, like a lot of the times we look at the stuff that's going on and we say, oh, this would have never happened back in the day, or we just didn't know. We didn't know what the fuck Ray Leonard and them was arguing about. Mm-hmm. And because we didn't have social media, the fans couldn't give their input and sway anything. Nowadays, I could post some shit on Twitter and Terrence Crawford can respond directly to me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever else can respond directly to me. And now we could sway how the fuck he thinking about it. You couldn't do that back in the day. It wasn't possible. You know what I'm saying?
And everybody, like you said, everybody has an opinion and they can put it out there. Now, I mean, a lot of people think the same way we think, but they just not on, like they said, they not online or whatever. So everybody has an opinion and it does sway.
Yeah.
Sometimes it makes you hate, dislike a damn fighter because of their fan base.
Yeah, like, y'all or because of their father.
Or
a lot of fathers out there you don't.
Batman boxing talk, man.
Yeah, two of them fucking. Keep it a fuck with you.
Batman boxing talk, man.